Oh my gosh, these are fucking epic fights that go down in history right here. Like, and this was just like a warm-up. This wasn't even the full final fight. No one really died. I guess technically someone died, but ultimately it was just like, oh my gosh, based, ufotable. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful carnage at the same time. It's like, damn, Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works came in, and I think it's stealing the year for the best anime because, wow, let's go. So for the most part, this episode was mainly a fight. It was mainly a struggle for survival between Ilya and Berserker versus Rin, Archer, Saber, Shiro, all of them. They were kind of like basically trying to survive against Berserker and Ilya. And I like that as well. It's not only the servants that are fighting, the masters can fight as well. Because as it was explained, if you kill the master, you ultimately get rid of the servant as well and their contract. So I like that you see not only just Berserker and Saber going at it, and the Masters are like, you know, on some fucking Pokemon shit, like, go Pikachu, they're actually fighting as well, which makes it even more interesting. And it's like, you got this little girl, Ilya, and Rin is giving it her all, and Ilya's still holding her own. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a fucking team to beat. And one thing I definitely have to point out for all longtime Fate fans regarding Shiro, if you don't know this, Shiro is kind of looked at as like, people don't really like him because they look at him as sometimes he could come across as sexist. And I'm talking about specifically like the old Fate Stay Night, the Fate route that they did in 2006, I believe, the old anime anyway. People just sometimes really get annoyed with him. And I think that they're taking measures to make sure that he doesn't come across as that. Like in this episode, even though he jumped in the fight with Saber, he wasn't saying, hey, girls aren't supposed to fight, and, you know, just dragging her away. It came across as like, I'm saving my partner. We're partners. We're in this together. And he didn't come across as like annoying or like, oh God, Shiro, shut the fuck up, or, you know, pushing his ideology too far with like, oh, you know, I gotta be the hero or anything like that. It's genuinely just coming across as, we need to stick together. We need to do this. And I helped my friend out. I helped my partner out. So Shiro isn't coming across as a dick as he did in the beginning of Fate Stay Night, the original one. So I'm glad that they're doing that as well. They're not making him look like an asshole. He's looking pretty cool. Because, I mean, if you look at it, he's in a fight where, like, he's the weakling. Everyone has powers. The only thing he can do is basically, like, use that little magic that he has to, like, repair shit or whatever. And he's still giving it his all. So I got to give him respect for that. And, again, just Ufotable are not making him look like, oh my God, Shiro, stop. They're making him look like, Shiro, I give you props. And just seeing that fight with Saber and Berserker, Archer from the fucking sky shooting arrows, how can you not love this? Why aren't you watching this? It's really getting heated up, and it's kind of slowly going into a different direction from the old one because, again, this is a different route. This is the Unlimited Blade Works route, not the Fate route. So, and while I'm personally one of the very few people that I really like the romance and the Fate route between Shiro and Saber, ultimately it's not going that route, which it was kind of funny in a way when he was still holding onto her hand and said, thank you for rescuing me, but can you please let me go? I would have been like, yo, I got command seals right here. I ain't letting go of nothing. And if you look a little bit deeper into the characterization, yes, this is a war. Yes, they should be fighting, but it seems as though, first of all, Ilya is taking it to the next level. Like, she wants to wipe them out. She just wants murder, carnage, and it's like, okay, what's up with this character? Why the fuck is she like this? Why does she seemingly is taking the next level, going the extra mile to make sure she wipes them out? And what is it about Shiro that she finds so interesting? If anything, anybody that is just a regular master or something would be like, okay, I'm interested in the Rin girl because Shiro is like, you know, he just doesn't have powers or anything. It's like, why the fuck is he here? People would look down on him. So it makes you wonder, what is it about him that she sees interesting or is interested in general? And honestly, for mainly a fighting episode with small exposition in it, oh my gosh, and just going through the entirety of their first brawl with fucking finding out that Berserker basically can keep regenerating, or not regenerating, but revive himself after death. Saber went in and still couldn't take him out. Oh my gosh, this episode, great episode for just the fighting episode because, you know, you need more than just fighting, but this episode just really fucking took it home. Art and animation, godlike, the fight was amazing. Fucking seeing how the masters really can go at it. Rin and Ilya, oh my God, 9 out of 10 for this episode. Great fucking episode, loved it. And again, I just really like the touches that Ufotable is doing to make characters seem different and not, you know, so annoying. Again, mainly Shiro, stuff like that. Is like, keep doing it. And my girl Saber, like I've been telling you about Saber. If y'all seen my top 10 most epic females, I told you about Saber. She's a fucking beast. And now you're getting to understand it. But let me know what you guys thought of this episode. What do you think about that epic ass fight? What do you think about, if you're a long-time Fate viewer, about Shiro's characterization that we're getting in this one opposed to the beginning of the original? Because you'll get to know more about Shiro and his life and what is interesting about him. But it's definitely a huge change of character, and it just honestly comes across as less pig-headed and more just cooler, I guess you could say. Also, quickly want to mention the scene with Kotomine and the blonde, mysterious guy. You can definitely see, again, there's more about Kotomine, and he's looking more sinister, talking about, well, if the world goes to hell or something like that over the Grail, fucking, that's not my problem. It's like, something's up with this dude. Kind of dropping more hints about him than I feel the original Fate Stay Night did. Hey, overall thoughts of the episode. Kick-ass fucking episode. Beautifully animated. Moving the plot along with just a crazy fight, and I'm loving it. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you can do so as well, that'd be awesome. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.